metals and non-metals, that is displacement reaction, we should know the reactivity series of metals. Some metals are chemically very reactive, whereas other metals are less reactive or unreactive. On the basis of vigor of reactions of various metals with oxygen, water and acids, as well as the displacement reactions, the metals have been arranged in a group according to their chemical reactivities. So, this is called reactivity series of metals. So, now displacement reaction. A more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution. More reactive metal displaces less reactive metals from its salt solution. Now, if a strong person pushes a weak person, then he can push, but a weak person cannot push the strong person from his position. Like that, a more reactive metal can displace a less reactive metal from its salt solution. The salt solution should be of the less reactive metal, and the more reactive metal will displaces the less reactive metal from its position, and it will take the more reactive metal will take the position of the less reactive metal. For example, when a strip of iron metal is placed in copper sulfate solution for some time, then the blue color of the copper sulfate solution fades and a red-brown coating of copper is formed on iron strip because of the deposition of copper on iron strip, and the solution turns to greenish in color. From blue color it will turn to greenish color because due to the formation of iron sulfate solution. The color of iron sulfate solution is green, so the solution turns to greenish color because of the formation of iron sulfate, and copper will deposited on the iron strip. This happens because of the fact that iron is more reactive than copper and thus can displace copper from copper sulfate solution and take its position to form iron sulfate solution. But the opposite one is not possible. That means if we take iron sulfate solution in a beaker and copper turning is placed in the solution, then we will see no change in the color of the solution or no change in the beaker will take place. That shows that no displacement reaction took place, as copper is less reactive than iron, so cannot displace iron from iron sulfate solution. Second example is copper sulfate plus zinc gives zinc sulfate plus copper. That means we take copper sulfate solution in a beaker and placed a zinc strip in the copper sulfate solution. Then we will see that the blue color of the copper sulfate solution fades gradually and red brown copper metal is deposited on zinc strip, and the solution will become colorless due to the formation of zinc sulfate. Zinc sulfate solution is colorless, so the color of the solution will turn to colorless from blue, and red brown copper will deposit on the zinc strip. This happens because of the fact that zinc is more reactive metal than copper and thus can displace copper from copper sulfate solution and forms zinc sulfate. But the opposite one is not possible here also. If we take zinc sulfate solution in a beaker and placed some copper turning in the zinc sulfate solution, we will see no displacement reaction will take place in the beaker. This shows that a less reactive metal cannot displace a more reactive metal from its salt solution. A more reactive non-metal displaces a less reactive non-metal from its salt solution also. That means displacement reaction takes place in case of non-metals also. But we will study this displacement reactions of non-metals in higher classes.